Hi Roneaks Royalties, so welcome to the sewing tutorial of our pattern drafting of this beautiful V-shape hem gown. Please watch to the end and give this video a huge thumbs up, and do not forget to share and subscribe. Now I have gone ahead to add my wording to my fabric like so, and then I'm just going to make sure that my notches aligns. Fold over and then start stitching from the waist down to the neckline. So I'll do the same on my lining fabric. Then for my back pattern, I'm just going to stitch the lining to the fabric like so. Moving on to the yoke pattern, I went ahead to cut one fabric, one lining for each side of the shoulder for both front and back, and I'll be adding stay to this to make it firmer, to just solidify it, okay, so that it has a good feel. And then I'm just going to stitch at the neckline like that. I'll leave the armhole area for now, so I'll turn it with each of the pieces and then I'll show us what it's looking like. Now, after stitching the front pattern, I went ahead to use my bust arm to iron this curvy part out. Open that up, the seam line, open it up, iron, and then you're good to go. Now to the yoke part. So please keep the paper pattern to the end of your sewing in order not to be confused while sewing or fixing this yoke part to your bodies, because most times it's quite confusing. Go ahead to fix your yoke to the bodies as shown. This is the armhole area, then fix it this way to the bodies, armhole facing the armhole area like so, and then you can go ahead to secure yours with a pin to keep it in place till you are done sewing your fabric to your lining. So I'm just going to place my lining like that, and then I'll start stitching from the center to the side. So now I have gone ahead to pick to sew down my darts on the back pattern. So I'm just going to fix my lining to it after I've placed my yoke in this manner. Then I'll stitch it at the neck and the chest line like that, then stitch the sides also and give it a good press. So guys, here is what my back pattern looks like. I've gone ahead to give it a good press, and then here is what my back front pattern looks like. Alright, and I've gone ahead to also give it a good press. So for the rope that I will fix in our ruched part, I have cut a fabric that is 2 inches wide, and then it is about 30 inches long. Alright, so that's all I'll be using. Half inch on both sides, then I'll stitch it down like this. I'll stitch it down. Here is what my rope is looking like. Okay guys, so now the next thing I'll be doing, I would stitch after I've picked it like this. I'm going to stitch it down here, very close to this part. I'll stitch it down. Okay guys, so what I did is I joined this from the armhole, then open it up here, left this space on here, and then I ironed it. Then I have a straight edge from my notch part here. I have a straight edge down after ironing. So then this, I'll divide this into two. I'll divide this into two like this. Okay, so I have this soldering iron. I'll use this soldering iron to create a little hole here like this. I'm just going to use it to create my hole. So our hole is fixed for our rope. Using any method you know, go ahead to insert your rope like so. And you do that and it comes out here, you secure it with a pin till you're ready to sew it. Then okay, then I'll go through this one again. I'll go through it like this. I'll simply remove this, bring it out, secure this end also with a pin. Okay, like this till you are ready to sew the side, and then you can just go ahead to tie your knot. Okay, just go ahead to tie your knot like this. Okay, like this, and tie it like this, and then we'll go back to this part, bring it out, and then stitch it from the hem, stitch it down like this, stitch it down. After stitching down, you can now remove your pin and our sleeve is ready. All you have to do is to just fix this to the bodice. Here is my front pattern. Now what I'll be doing now is to stitch this. Now to stitch your front pattern, you want to open this up, right side. Now your right side of your fabric of your lining will be facing the right side of your fabric. Then you're just going to stitch it down by half an inch at the hem. You're just going to now shift this like this, shift it upward so that we have the 2 inches hem allowance we placed on our front pattern, our fabric. So when you shift it like this, then you're just going to go ahead, stitch it by the side, by the two sides like this, stitch it by the two sides like this. I will do the same thing on my back pattern. So here is what my back pattern is looking like after stitching both sides and the hem. Put the sides together properly. Alright, make sure it aligns. Take your bust span measurement here. Alright, I'm just going to place my bust span measurement here, and then I'll rule that line. I'll take my bust span measurement here also. You can see I've notched that part before. I studied it very well before I actually started this pattern. So I'll do the same on the other side. Turn it out over, and then place your bust span measurement on the waist and on the hemline like so. Roll it again, and then after rolling you would open it up. Now open this up like so. Now the V shape is on the left side, so when you open your lining like this, you'll see that okay, your fabric is facing you, and then make sure it is on the left. So I'm working on my left part like so. So from the hem, I'm just going to take 7 inches upward, and then I'll square it up by measuring 7 inches also on the first line on my left like so. And just in case you want yours on your right, that's why I measured for both left and right. So go ahead to impute yours on your right. So now I'm just measuring what I have there to square it up to the 7 inches from the hem like so. Then I'm just going to, I measured whatever I have there, then I divided by 2. Then I'll slantly roll that to the hem on both sides, and then we have our V shape. Just cut this out, stitch it down and give it a good notch, and then You turn this over, and then our style line, our V-shaped style line is ready. It is as simple as this, guys. It does not get difficult more than this. It's not difficult, guys, especially for my beginners in the house. Please pay attention and you'll get this, I promise. Thanks for always coming to my channel and supporting this YouTube channel. I really appreciate you guys. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel for further tutorials. Thank you for coming. So this is it after giving it a good press. Now just go ahead, notch the center of the half length and the skirt part and align both on the center like this. Then stitch down from the center to the sides. Go ahead to align the back pattern as shown and then stitch down from that zipper part to the sides. Stitch that down. So look at this point, matching up, right? So you are going to fold this over. Take your zipper allowance down. Now open the zipper space up like this and then fix your zipper. I want my zipper to stop on this point. Yeah, so then look at how I lined its loop. So the next part is I'll just place my front pattern on my back pattern like this. Then I'll align the sides and then take my seam allowances and stitch it down by the sides. We are almost through, guys. This is giving. So I lined the shoulder area like so and then I stitch it down by half an inch and then trim off the excesses. Alright, I'm just going to trim off the excesses like this so that it lays flatter. So I went ahead to take my side seam, my bust divided by 2, hip, waist divided by 2, then I just blend that into my hem. Then I took my armhole measurement, then I trim off the excesses there around the armhole. Then I went ahead to fix my sleeve as shown. Okay, so you're just going to fix your sleeve this way, the armhole touching the armhole of the sleeve and the bodice. Then just go ahead to fix your sleeve like so, as I am doing exactly in the video. Now here is the end of this tutorial and we have a beautiful gown. So guys, please do not forget to subscribe if you haven't. Turn on your notification bell to get notified when I upload new beautiful styles to work on. Thank you for always encouraging me to my oldies. I love you all and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello my amazing community. Welcome to another recreation. So if this is what you would like to learn, please continue now with me to the end of the video. And